What is going on, guys? Taylor Stuber with Locks DFS.com, bringing you my locks and sleepers for this 3-game Tuesday NBA slate. Hope you guys did well yesterday. I know Locks Mob did pretty well. A lot due to the Slack chat, private live stream, private locks sheet, and all the content that we put out here on LocksDFS.com to help you become a better DFS player. That's what we're all about here. But yeah, if you want to enter the giveaway for a free season pass, all you have to do is subscribe, like this video, and then comment below with your favorite play of the day, and we will select a winner every single Sunday. And shout out to all you guys who showed up to the public live stream yesterday. I did it at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Going to be doing the same thing today, except I'm going to be doing it at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, just because lock is 30 minutes later than usual. So yeah, be on the watch for that. Be sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know when I go live. I'll be talking about some of my favorite players in depth, more than just this video, and that's completely free for you guys to watch. So if you're gonna show up, let me know in the comments. I want to see how many people we can get. I believe we got up to 200 yesterday. I know we can do better than that. We did better than that earlier in the season. We got 400 people. But yeah, anyways, let's just get into it. So, like I said, there's only 3 games on the slate, and roster construction is going to be pretty similar for everyone. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to want to have a piece of Westbrook, Paul George, Jokic, Nikola Vucevic, and for good reason. I think guys like Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard are going to be very contrarian, but I think a guy like Kyrie Irving is very, very good in GPPs. Even in cash games, his price is way too cheap on DraftKings. FanDuel's price is pretty decent. But if I am paying up for a guy today, it's going to be Russell Westbrook, averaging 1.6 fantasy points per minute on the year. Historically, against the Nuggets, has absolutely just torched them. He struggled with them a bit the first 2 times this year. But Russell Westbrook's the guy I want over Paul George, over Nikola Jokic. And Nikola Jokic has had a pretty tough time against Steven Adams. And that brings me into one of my favorite plays of the day, especially over on DraftKings. Steven Adams is only 5.6K. You've seen his minutes as of late start to dip, but that's mainly because they brought in Markieff Morris, and they can, if they want, go small with Nerlens Noel, Markieff Morris, Jeremy Grant. They don't have to play Steven Adams. But against a guy like Nikola Jokic and Mason Plumlee, they need a large guy out there, and who better than Steven Adams? Probably going to match Nikola Jokic minute for minute. And barring foul trouble, I expect him to get 35, 36 minutes. And what's supposed to be a competitive, very high-scoring game. Obviously, he's not going to have a very high usage rating playing on the same team as Russell Westbrook and Paul George. But the rebounds, the putbacks should all be there. The block opportunities are going to be there as well. Absolute smash play at 5.6K over here on FanDuel. He is 6.6K, which I like him just the same. And then DeAndre Jordan is doubtful for this game, expected to miss. We saw last game Noah Vonleh got the start, and Lance Thomas got the start at the 4. Mitchell Robinson came off the bench. Mitchell Robinson was one of my favorite plays of the day, and I still stand by it, but after looking back on it, I got pretty lucky that he had a good game in his last outing against the San Antonio Spurs. The Knicks, obviously, all year have been pretty hard to predict. But I think when you look at the starting lineups, it's more matchup dependent. And in a game like this, I expect them to start Mitchell Robinson against a guy like Nikola Vucevic. I don't expect them to put a 6'9" Noah Vonleh out there. But if we look at Popcorn Machine of last game when Vonleh started, we got really, really lucky because he got his 3rd foul with 4 minutes left to go. And we see that, I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see, that Mitchell Robinson is the immediate backup for Noah Vonleh. Him and Vonleh were splitting the center minutes. And then we come in here right out of the gate, 10 minutes, 24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 9 minutes, 16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Noah Vonleh picks up his 4th foul, and Mitchell Robinson immediately comes in and then plays nearly the rest of the entire half until the game blew out. And so he ended up getting 30 minutes because of that, and we got pretty lucky because of that. But I think in a matchup like this, like I said, I don't expect him to put a guy like Noah Vonleh, 6'9", against Nikola Vucevic. I think Mitchell Robinson gets the start, and when he gets the minutes, the production follows. At only 5.4K, I really like him. And then over here on FanDuel, he's 6.5K. Now, that's a decision you're going to have to make today if you're not paying up for a guy like Jokic or Vucevic, or if you're playing two centers over there on DraftKings. You're going to have to decide between Steven Adams and Mitchell Robinson, which is a tough task to do. Going to be in the Slack chat discussing it with my members on who I think is the better play. But those are the guys I'm really going with today. It's really matchup dependent, and it's scary that the Knicks starting lineup is really going to determine a lot on the slate, just because you're going to want a lot of these values to pair with some of the studs. And one more player I was actually going to talk about is Dennis Schroeder, specifically on DraftKings, where his price is only 4.3K. Don't know why his price is there. He's averaged just south of 1 fantasy point per minute, 0.96. And we see in the previous two matchups this year against Denver, he's played 28 and 30 minutes, which is well above his average minutes per game. But I think that's mostly due to the fact that they play so many guards. They got Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, Will Barton, and now they have Isaiah Thomas, Malik Beasley. They're always running 3 guards out there. So I expect some extended minutes for Dennis Schroeder this game. And if he can play 27, 28 minutes, he's easily going to pay off this 4.3K price tag. And I think he's the best value on the entire slate, barring Noah Vonleh getting the start. And yeah, that's where I'm going today. So best of luck today. The live stream is going to be at 4:30 Eastern time. Be sure to be there. And until next time, peace.